Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. It's time to get out into the looming desert here. I very nearly said dooming. Let's just hope that that's not an omen. Alright. So we get our 75 funds. Obviously we are super rich. We are not giving him our drums. I'm not going to take this. There is very little chance that we'll be able to find the pyramid and get back within 80 days. I don't think that it's almost never correct, it feels like, to take the 80 days quest on certain death. Okay, let's... It's so much easier on the lower difficulties because finding the pyramid is the end of the mission. Alright, we have a lot of... pardon me, we have a lot of money to work with. So let's do this. We definitely want to bring stuff for trade value because we want to maintain decent standing with the villagers, even if we don't find the village right away. I think that we're probably in a pretty good place on combat dice at this point. Got to get Timster leveled up so that we have more blue dice to go with our rifle. So I'm thinking we don't need to buy bullets, was the point of that diversion. You know what, let's get... We don't need torches. We can buy a saddle upgrade for our camel with 100 funds. I think honestly that we're going to end up banking here. We don't really need to buy... I mean, like, I guess we can buy machetes. These are good trade value and they're useful. Although we didn't go through hardly any of these. They're really good trade value, though, in the village. Yeah, alright, I'm just going to bank a bunch of funds, I think. Okay, if things go... It is the case sometimes that we have to bail on an expedition without finding the... without getting deep enough in to find all the loot, or that we have to balloon out or something, and it is nice to have a bank for if something like that occurs. Alright, we're taking everything out. Yeah, we'll bring 2 stacks of water and, Oh, I bought... You know what? I bought one too many machetes. Let's throw one of these back in the ship. Now watch that single machete somehow be vitally important. You know what? I don't really want to rest yet. Hold on. Let's go to this hill, get a little bit of vision, and then we can head back to the oasis if we want to and figure things out from there. Alright, we have a little bit of vision. That's probably a stone circle, which I think actually I do want to go to. Let's go ahead and take this moment to refill at the thing. Oasis, that's the word. Yeah, we want to hit this stone circle and look for settlements, I think. We're going to end up with a non-optimal time score here unless we find some teleportation scrolls or something. Alright, let's go hit this. Look for settlements, which I think shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, relatively far away. Not too bad, though. So I don't want to level up the Bedouin because I do still intend to replace him. Maybe I should have replaced him with the... We had a mission area available at... back in London, and I just kind of breezed past it, but, yeah, maybe that was a bad play. Alright, well, raptors. Let's go fight raptors. I want to see what's up to the north here, so we'll stop on the hill. The raptors don't want to fight. Really? He moved away? He aggroed on us and then moved away from us? That's frustrating. Alright. Let's wait for him to approach. Stop waiting. Because moving very slightly is a bad idea. But it's extremely easy to kill a raptor. A single raptor. We will eat the meat right away. And discard some of our water. Yeah, you know what? I'll gladly discard extra water for this much value. Let's cross the hill intentionally. Actually, hold up. Let's go check out the hills in this area. We're talking about by skirting past all this stuff on the way to this question mark, just leaving a huge amount of things unrevealed. There's no good reason to do that. All right. I think Tim gets he gets an extra red die. Okay, a single bird is not too bad. So we can probably get eyes, and then we just need to find 6 more damage, which we should be able to do. We're looking for kicks, probably, out of our red-green combos. So like that. We don't really want mind. So the question, I think we keep the eye, because that makes sword good. Worst possible outcome there. We didn't get the extra kick or the masterful, or the precise attack. Okay, we're gonna take some damage. Maybe I should have bought more medical supplies. Okay. We can definitely make use of all this meat. I think I would rather throw away the climbing gear than the water, but is there something I would rather throw away than the climbing gear? I think the answer is no. So we should probably get to the village pretty quickly. Now that we have a lot of vision up here, I feel a lot more secure about the future of our adventure. But let's get to the village before we have too much more in the way of standing penalties. Alright, I'm very happy to see the mangoes. We're not going to take the canvas because I would just throw it away anyway. We'll eat all these mangoes. Do I want to take a detour for the purpose of fighting a tiger? I think so. Well, no, I don't want to carry the meat around, though. Let's go to the village and trade off some of this stuff that is for the purpose of trade. Actually, oh, they're just going to give us a bunch of meat. Isn't that nice of them? Let's... Okay, so we brought bird feathers and scorpion stinger expressly for the purpose of trade. But do we need this much trade? Also, am I going to trade my Bedouin for a camel? If given the opportunity, I think that's a sensible thing to do. Man. Okay, hold on. The colorful marbles should go. We're not going to have another opportunity on this expedition to trade them. I'm pretty sure there was only... Oh, no, we know for a fact there's only one village, right? Because we did the stone circle. So 4 standing to get us to +2 would allow us to at least try a recruit. I think this is a sensible thing to do. But hold on. Before we do anything here, use the drums. Because there's a chance that staying here will cause the old man event to happen, and that when I give him our drums, he will break them instead of fixing them, and if that happens, then I would find myself after the rest at 98 sanity instead of 100 with no drums to play. And it's a very, very small difference, but 2 sanity could, it could matter. I'm trying to play for the little bits here. I'm trying not to make mistakes, basically. Nope, just Bedouins. I swear that it's possible... No, please don't murder my cook. Oh, I forgot all about this. Yeah, let's study their culture, but... Shoot, now our inventory space is all screwed up again. We need a 5th party member who has more than 1 carrying capacity. That's another thing. Alright, we are over-prepared. Yeah, there's nothing... They don't have anything to trade for. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to drop my 4 water, because it's only 4 water. It's not totally optimal. Remember, we're not, bad at traveling through the desert, though. We still do have Desert Explorer. Okay, this would be an okay time for the trader to show us the good stuff. Ah, he's not showing us the good stuff. Okay. Well, we don't really want any of this stuff either. We could get the treasure map and a shovel. I have all these things that I have explicitly because they're good for trading. And then nobody ever wants to trade me anything. We need some trade value left over. Like, this is just terrible. This is terrible. We could trade out some stuff for some food cans. We have too much trade value, man. Yeah, I guess that's... Because the food cans are at least as valuable as the animal teeth, but actually, when dealing with the mission, the food cans are more valuable. Alright, I don't particularly want to hit another stone circle. Remember, every time you interact with a stone circle, there's a chance that your party members will gain paranoid. And paranoid is... Or not paranoid, sorry, superstitious. And superstitious is one of the ones that actually does have some significant negative effect. Alright, this should be pretty easy. By the way, somebody pointed out... I feel so dumb about this. Somebody pointed out in the comments on the last video that I threw dynamite out of desperation, basically. When I had shielding points available, and I couldn't roll mines to make the dynamite throw safe, but I had shielding available, and I didn't shield before throwing the dynamite. Thank you for pointing that stuff out. Please do continue to point out when I do that kind of stuff. And man, I do feel kind of dumb about that, though. It's ridiculous. Alright, claws is good. So come on, show me, little man. Alright, get a kickoff. Alright, 2 points of shielding protects us from several of the faces on his die. If you have 2 points of shielding, 4 of the faces on his die don't actually do any damage. Okay, and then we absolutely obliterate him. Take everything, and then figure it out in a second here. So we're going to cook and eat all this meat. 3. And then we're going to eat this meat, even though we are wasting 5 sanity. We don't get 5 of the sanity from that. And then we're going to toss the 30 trade value of teeth. This is the least valuable thing we have left, I guess. Except, I mean, this is still 34 trade value. Because it's so many ropes. Okay, I was hoping to find the mummy before we did the mission, because the mummy is what I want to dump off. Look at that, I'm remembering what kind of enemies we have to face. And I think I would rather use the brown die for eye than the blue die, because for the blue die we could still get mined and then do a ripper leap. So let's hold on to hands. We're looking for hands on the green dice. I'm not super happy with any of these rolls, actually. Okay, so let's go Ripper Leap, and then a little bit of shielding. Okay, spreading out. It's better for us to take damage in large chunks to individual people if we were going to use our medical supplies, and it's better for us to take small amounts of spread out damage if we're trying not to use the medical supplies, because those are the wounds that are most likely to heal naturally. Now I have to dump something that is of significant value. I think it might at this point actually be the ropes. Right, everything else that we have here is worth more than that. Some of it's worth more than that by a pretty small amount. The fact is, we're having such a hard time turning trade value into, like, actual value. We desperately need to replace this Bedouin with somebody who has more carrying capacity. Alright, so let's throw you and It's not that unlikely we could get more raptor skin. I'm gonna drop the jewels off, I guess. Okay, and then we're gonna rest here a bunch of times, so we need to give him... I mean, we'll give him a bird feather. Deal. Ooh, a seldom seen breed of white tigers. I do love the white tiger grassland. I'm gonna stay 2 more times, so we'll give him the other feather for this. Aw, man. Alright, we will ignore the sounds in the chapel, and then we will leave. Alright. We cannot stay here until the missionary returns. So let's head up this way. That could totally be the pyramid. Oh, we don't have any keystones. Hyena, are you kidding me? You are the worst. Evading me. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if we don't find any shovels. Right, because this is going to ask for a keystone, isn't it? This is... Oh no, this is only Expedition 3. The pyramid should be free. Yeah, okay, cool. So, fighting this hyena would be good value for us. But maybe we don't bother. We're already not going to get any kind of score for speed. So we have to score on thoroughness instead. The hyena is the hyena likely to be worth more than 36 sanity? We'd have to get 40. We'd have to get 4 meat. Actually, that's feasible. Okay, you guys saw that, right? The hyena is intentionally trolling at this point. He waits until we get close and then moves. Okay, 3 dice to kill a hyena, unfortunately, is going to be our going rate. Wow, what is going on with my inability to roll hand? It's terrible. Okay. 4 points turns out to be good enough. Alright, 3 meat, not at all worth what we paid to get over here. I'm actually gonna use the cans of food. Wow, 55. Okay, and some of the meat. I was gonna say, we can maybe hold the meat until we can find a little bit more. Because when we get to 3 exploration points, we'll be able to level Adele up again, and then meat will be more valuable, obviously. Alright, is the missionary back? He is. Alright, we definitely have stuff we can trade. No whiskey. Please stop trying to get my people drunk. Alright. At least we're finally getting some value out of all this stuff that we're keeping only for the trade value. Alright, the missionary periodically turns into a horrifying monster. It's okay. Everything's fine. And we're going to hit this from the north because my plan is then to go up to this cave. Like I said, it's already, I think, too late for us to really... We can maybe get 4th or something, but let's just try to be thorough instead. Thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. Well, yeah, it's in the middle of a desert. Awesome. Good, good, good. Let's go have a look at this. Ooh, there's something over there. There's also raptors running around in the hills. Yep. Okay. I know I was just complaining about our lack of inventory space, but we do have torches that we can just throw away. I'm sending this dude in. He's going to find us supplies, or he's just not going to come back, and, you know, either way, whatever. Okay. Ooh. After a long time, Iyad Nasser crawled back out of the darkness. He regaled us with the majesty of a sacred altar inside, where he found an arcane artifact. A crystal ball? That's awesome. I love Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball is like So one of my favorite things to find. We don't get them all that often, it seems like. Let's... Okay, I kind of figured there wouldn't be anything of terrible import. Hey, Raptor, maybe you want to move over here and fight us. Okay, hey, Damn it. Damn it, stop moving when I tell you to stop moving, not later. Boy, okay, please don't damage anybody out of the fight. Okay. We're definitely going to be straining our medical supplies a little bit. I think we're happy about these. Right, we're still hoping to roll eyes. I'd love to keep one of these mines, but I think we have to try to roll double eye before we can hold a mind. Alright, come on, eye. Okay. So this is pretty good. We have one raptor dead with Masterful Shot. Then we have a pair of kicks for the other one. Well, unfortunately, we have no defenses. But he'd have to roll pretty well to kill the whole party. Boy, this is not a very good start. Okay, there it is. Alright. So we can regain all of our missing sanity right here. That's beautiful. And it turns out this is a rock overhang, which is a little bit of a bummer. So do we just toss the food cans? I mean, I guess we have 5 injuries. I could use all my medical supplies because our injuries are pretty bad and we're probably going to have to use them. Trying to figure out, is there any place around here that is likely to give us more fame? I don't think so, actually. We kind of... Yeah, this sucks. We kind of expended... Oh, the fireworks. Fireworks are terrible, and they're not very valuable. Alright, so we have to plot a... There's like this ring of sandstorms. We have to plot a path that doesn't go through any sandstorms. That's pretty important to me. We'll have to keep an eye on the sandstorms and see if they move around at all. So let's go to here. Alright, our plan will be to travel to right there. Oh, right, the temple is still spreading desert. Ah, the sandstorm. Okay. Sandstorm drifted into us. Alright, hold up. So we can eat a beans, do this, and then we can intentionally path through the tiger. I think that would be a good idea. Get those tiger pelts, which are valuable. We can eat the rest of our beans to free up inventory space, and the meat will get us to the ship. Nobody's wounds have gotten infected yet, but, you know, it's not too late. So tigers have 14 health each. This is actually going to be a relatively tough fight. I should maybe have healed. Oh, wow. What a horrible first roll. Tigers have 2 dice each, so Faint actually isn't crazy. But I think we need the damage. We have to actually remove some enemies from the fight. Okay, keep all of these. I'm happy about those. One more roll. Okay. Not too bad. So we do get one of the tigers out of the fight. Oh, sorry, we'll kick this guy twice. The dog's claws can finish off that tiger. The tiger's dice aren't actually that scary, and he does only have 2 of them. A tiger is less dangerous than a raptor is, I would say. Okay, so we will eat the beans, and then cook and eat the meat. And that gets us the ship pretty easily, and it looks like we maybe will not have to use any of our medical supplies. Here's hoping. Oh, we might actually still get... No, we're not going to get 4th. No, wait a minute, we totally are. Crazy. Okay. Victorious. I can't believe we didn't have to use any medical supplies. We took so much damage over the course of that. Okay, that's not, honestly, that bad of a score. We didn't get as much loot as I would like, though. Wow, we really This is bad. Okay, so Careerist does very, very little. Navigator does basically nothing. The compass is not useful to us on this difficulty, and Navigator doesn't change that. So I'm going to take Jungle Explorer. You do move through jungle spaces sometimes on desert maps. We're definitely having a little bit of a fame issue. We did get some okay scoring, so I think actually, hold on, we have 55 funds. I wish it would let me see further. I don't remember what else we have. We're keeping these. What do you think? I know we have an anthropological study and a mummy and jewels. We're in the what do you call it? We're in the mission. So the jewels will take us to 85 supplies. We didn't really get anything else that's explicitly for selling, though. So I'm going to sell... That'll put us at 125 supplies. But I think we're going to gift this one. No. Let's do the things of highest value. We're not in such a bad place already that we have to do stuff like that. I forgot about the tiger skins, but that's fine. Yeah, we're not that far behind. 230 is actually kind of a lot. We'll figure it out. Ooh. This has 4 villages. Okay, that's interesting. So it would be tough for us to maintain standing. But 4 times anthropology is 280 fame. Whereas here we have the double mummy, but these both have buried golden pyramids. I think this one has a much better chance of turning out to be like a total blowout, like really awesome. Alright, steal an idol. You know what? I will try it. Alright, so we're going to want to be careful about our standing on this next one. I don't usually take sailors, but I will take a sailor over a Bedouin. We just gained 2 inventory spaces. And he has 2 green dice right off the bat, which is cool. Alright. So if we end up buying... Ooh. I do not want to do... Sorry, I didn't look at our... Okay, he doesn't have any negative traits. No alcoholism. I don't want whiskey. Really, really don't. So we could do this. And buy another pack upgrade. We still do have all 10 of our chocolate from last time. It's not like not taking the whiskey is crazy. That being the case, do I actually want to take the campsite? The campsite's really powerful in allowing you to continue to adventure when you should really have stopped a long time ago. It hurts our time, but being thorough already hurts our time. And the campsite will allow us to manage our standing a little bit by not having to stay in the villages. We just stay near them. Yeah, alright, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this and buy another level of pack improvement. Okay, we have quite a lot of inventory space now. I think we should be okay. So we will grab a bunch of water. Most of which we will probably throw away. And we will remember to use this thing frequently. So we can see a little bit of water down here, which tells us that we're basically at the southern border of the landmass. Which means we need to look northward a little bit. Okay, first village right away. Do I want to... We have to sleep at the village to get the study. Alright, so let's get their jewels. May as well take... I don't know, we have to sleep at the village to get the study. Do I want to try to get the study later from this village? Like, maybe we trade them a bunch of stuff for standing right now so that we have a lot of standing sitting around. They don't actually have almost anything that I want. Okay, we'll trade them, like, a bunch of this stuff. We'll get all these berries, and our standing max is out at 10. So we definitely don't want to trade them more than 10 standing worth of loot. This way we can eat the mango right away, go to 92. I mean, we can probably even... Yeah, we'll eat the mangoes right away, go to max, carry around 25 extra sanity worth of stuff, and then this way we'll be able to... This should be fine. This might honestly be more standing than we'll end up needing. Out of curiosity. Would I rather have a camel than my sailor? No, I think we're alright. We still haven't managed to cure the racism. Seems like the kind of thing we maybe want to get onto dealing with pretty quickly. Hey, look at that, jungle. Our new trait will not be useless. Well, I guess let's just wander off into the desert aimlessly, because nothing could possibly go wrong with that plan. Actually, I should have just kept walking. I stopped because I wanted to veer off and go to this, but then I realized I may as well. Okay, we are definitely revealing settlements. Okay, that's a lot of... Jeez. It's a lot of distance to cover. So do we want to go back and do this? Yeah, let's find out what it is. Because it looks like we're maybe not coming back to the southern edge of the... Ooh. Wish I'd known this was here earlier. Well, there's no... What are the odds that I'm going to be able to make use of this later? Oh, you know, we haven't stayed at this village yet, so this will be 5 points of standing on the way back to staying at this village. Yeah, so let's just head out. We'll come back and kill these slavers at the end on our way back. I think that makes sense. Okay, so we can definitely afford to stay at this village. Let's trade them, I don't know, 2 machetes. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then... I guess let's see what they have available. Ooh. They have animal handlers. Would I rather have an animal handler than my sailor? The animal handler never really gets good at fighting. And right now, it would be -1 inventory space, right? Because he has 1 and then he gives 1 to the animal. I think we'll say no. Maybe I'm going to regret that, but I think we're kind of actually in an okay place. Adele Popachet being racist. Please stop doing that. If we steal this village's idol, it doesn't affect the other villages, right? I mean, I know we lose standing, but the other villages won't go into war mode, I think. Told us about a golden pyramid and shared valuable information about its possible location with us. I think what that does is advance your compass a little bit, but, I mean, on this difficulty, obviously, that's kind of irrelevant. Just a bunch of desert. Well, I do want to check this cave. Here, let's... Short move. We're at 5 standing. We're already down to 5. It looks like we're going to need the +5 standing from killing that slaver camp by the time we're done here. Actually, do I want to use... the... Yeah, let's use the brown dye for this so that we can try to do a ripper leap. So... I think we still want to try to get kicks, though. Okay, come on, kick. Alright. This isn't too bad. So this kills 1 hyena and gets us 3 damage on the other. Okay, a little bit of damage. We'll be alright. Yeah, no reason to use the meat just yet. So even with the stop that was sanity positive, meat is very valuable to us now. Yeah, you know what? Let's check it out. See where it goes. Okay, not really a lot of distance. Put us right on top of some raptors. Oh, it did get us closer to the other villages. That's valuable. We wanna do our rest with these villages as quickly as possible, because we are gonna obviously be hemorrhaging standing pretty badly. I'm gonna keep a Ripper Leap right off the bat. I'm just gonna trust that we'll roll eye. Is that a stupid thing to do? Yes, it is. Well, we do keep the hands though. Okay, now we have this. Show me mans. No, okay. Well, we have too many hands then. I guess actually let's start with the Masterful Shot. We have Ripper Leap. Then we have a single damage. And then we just get hit. Ooh, pretty hard. Alright. We did bring more medical supplies this time. Not a huge amount more, though. Well, I think at this point we toss some water. We've actually made it really far without having to do that. No reason not to cook and eat a little meat. Let's find out what this is. Remember, we have to be on the lookout for seal. Somewhere there is a buried golden pyramid. It would be cool if we could find the seal before we find it. I don't think I'm going to take the whiskey. Whiskey has good trade value. Hold on. Right, yeah, let's just grab everything and then think about... we could flee from the bird. But are we going to? Probably not. What if it's 2 giant birds? Can I fight 2 giant birds and win? How damaged are we? 8, 4... If it's 2 giant birds... Well, we did just pick up dynamite, though. Okay, it's just 1. Yeah, I think with the dynamite, we would have been able to pull it off. So we start here. Again, we're looking for Ripper Leap and stuff. This is like a horrible roll. Okay, we got flank. Strong defense. And then I think I would rather just lose a dynamite. Thank you, person who pointed out. It was probably Onia War or Getter77, you know. One of those people who's always posting and telling me, hey, SB, what are you doing? You're screwing up. And they're always right. That's the thing. I'd be annoyed by it if they were ever wrong. Do I want to just make a high sanity cost walk over here with all of this stuff? And I think I do. I think we can just trade off a lot of it to regain standing and rest off the extra sanity cost. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just take an expensive walk. Alright. Don't aggro, don't aggro. Okay. So we're going to be at 1 standing after we fight these things. That's okay, they only have 12 health. We can kill one of them right off. So I'm pretty happy with all those dice. And that die is pretty good. Okay. So obviously first we kill one of them. And then we toss that Ripper Leap out. And then we have a sword. Oh, we should be on the lookout for a red mushroom. Okay. If the village has a red mushroom, we should take it. Yeah. So let's start with this. 3. So we need to sleep here at least once. Even if we trade for their mangoes. We sleep here at least once to get the study. So this would be 67, then we go to 97. And then we want to have enough standing to stay at the other village too. And then we just have to not be below -5 when we go back to the ship. Because we can get 5 from killing the slavers, go to the other village and sleep and get our other study done. So we don't need to gain a lot of sanity standing, but we do need to dump some inventory space. We may as well trade these. We can abbreviate the meat a little bit with cooking, I believe. Hold on, let's make sure that I'm right about that. I think cooked meat stacks to 20. Yeah, okay. The trade value of this cooked meat is the same as the raw meat, it looks like. Yeah, and we don't get any bonus. So if we trade them this stuff, we're going to use this slot and this slot right away. This is for me. There's no negative effects from using a red mushroom on your explorer directly. That still leaves us 3 slots over. So we can trade them these machetes. We don't need four machetes on top of our 20. And the whiskey, which they overvalue. And we can get back... Like, at this point, we're gaining more standing than we can actually use, so... Let's get back a native trinket and just give it to somebody. Improve one of our crew members' loyalty above the starting value. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then we rest here once. We will not stay forever in this horrible godforsaken desert. No offense, guys. Okay. Eat all this. Red mushroom myself. Okay, then we have some wounds still. Camel's not hurt, which is nice. We give this to the cook. Because we love this cook very much. She was deeply moved by my act. We're still actually a slot over, so I guess we just drop the 14 water. Yeah. I was not expecting to get this much meat. I'm really surprised by how little we have needed the campsite. Tilted and subsiding. We are not doing this. Alright, we're still looking for that seal, remember. That's why I'm gonna veer around a little bit here. We certainly have the sanity necessary to go on some adventures. It's possible that the seal is in one of the areas we passed to when we used the cave. Is it going to be more economical to go east and find the pyramid and have it point out the seal to me, or to double back? I think it's probably better to double back. Yeah, probably. Do I want to stay here? Well, actually, there's absolutely no reason not to refill my stack of water. But we're actually 89 days. We might be time competitive this mission if we don't do a lot of resting. I'm just going to go ahead and level him up because we know it's going to happen, so... Yeah, let's head back now and start exploring. We have so much sanity worth of meat in our inventory right now. Alright. Any of these could be the seal. There it is. Alright, search this area and find stuff I don't even want to take, honestly. Alright, oh, I should have played the drums before doing that. Oh no, Luis's wound is infected. We will definitely use the meds on him. Alright, we've gotten a lot of natural healing done. Tim's only 2 points off of healing naturally himself. We've had really good luck with that this game. Let's just figure out what this is now and do it. Ooh. Well, we're definitely getting the racism cured, and maybe we can get a cool scroll or something. Do I want to ask for healing? Nah, Tim will be fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And a scroll of homebound? And green mushrooms are available? Oh, man. Okay. So, like, let's take some green mushrooms, because these are awesome. Yeah, that seems good. Lady, you got yourself a deal. Okay, that was spectacular. We got 2 good teleport scrolls. Okay, let's eat a bunch of meat. Let's run down here and stop by the oasis to refill our water. Is it worth using a scroll of homebound potentially to get a higher fame score from finishing? I'm actually pretty torn on that. Because obviously, right, the teleportation scroll can be used to... Oh, we're too far away to do the thing I want to do. That's fine. We'll do it after we go to the cave. Obviously, a scroll of homebound can be used to save a run that is going to end in a loss. That is probably the smarter thing to do with it. Oh, wow. Nice. Let's fight you as well before I make any decisions. I can't attack. Okay, never mind. I have to make a decision now. Yeah, let's reveal this so that we can just do a straight shot. Giant scorpion, not too worried about that. Am I throwing away a campsite? That seems real bad. I don't want to throw away. I want to fight this damn hyena. I'm gonna take a one-step walk with all this extra stuff in my inventory. I think we're gonna throw away the dynamite. So I think I'm just gonna use a dynamite here to win this battle right away. All right, and then we'll add this to the stack. Toss the dynamite, and toss the water? I think tossing the water is way less... so you have to think of the water as sanity restoration, effectively. It's a lot like food, it's just used proactively. So is throwing away the water better for my sanity than throwing away, like, the rations? Or should I just dump 60 value worth of hyena pelts? If I'm going to dump trade value... Maybe I dropped the machetes, actually. Yeah, you know what? I think that's right. Alright, so it's going to be 32 to walk to here. So we want to use the meat instead of the chocolate, because the chocolate obviously can be carried into the next expedition, and the meat cannot. Okay. If we do roll I on this die, then we can put one of these back and try to roll into mind. Oh, we did. Cool. So let's save a kick. Alright, well, we have 2 kicks. Oh. Have to execute them one at a time, though. Yeah, it's not too bad. Tail is harsh. Alright, there it is. We needed either some hands or the rifle. Wow, we have too much loot. I'm just going to take an expensive walk, I think. We have so much sanity restoration. Yeah, it does kind of look like we're going to get, like, no time score at all if we don't use one of our scrolls. Really, you're going to give me gifts. That's very sweet of you. I don't know that I really need them. Okay, let's trade them some meat. Right, so 6 meat is valuable to us. The rest of this meat we would just be throwing away anyway. And then we'll... I don't need the standing. I just need to get this shit out of my inventory. Like, I don't want your horn flutes. We can throw away the water, I guess. So that still leaves us over 1 inventory. Oh, no, and then we cook the rest of the meat. Okay, so this will get us down to our inventory limit. No, except we're gaining 2 things. No, we're gaining 1 thing. We already have a slot of jewels. This is a good problem to have, though. Let me be perfectly clear. I'm happy. Okay, don't mistake this complaining. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's just do that. Out of curiosity. Bedouin or camel? I don't know. Nothing could have shown up there that would have been relevant. Alright, let's rest to full. Let's not offer our animals for slaughter. I love our animals. Study their culture. Okay, we're not getting a lot of... Sure, local life is superior. At this point, we're killing the slavers. We're not getting any value out of killing the slavers. We're just doing it because I don't like slavers. Do I want to check that cave? Probably not, right? It's probably not worth it. So this is 41... Okay, so if I were to target and teleport us to here, 40, 52. This is 12 days worth of travel. We could actually still come in first. If we used our page of targeted teleportation. 8 days plus 12 is 20. Yeah, we can walk to here. Get this. Targeted teleportation to here. Kill the slavers. Walk to the village. Get their anthropological study. And get back to the ship. That uses up our scroll of targeted teleportation. But it gives us a ton of extra fame. I'm going to do it. We have to drop some things. So let's cook the rest of the meat. Throw out the mangoes. They're just going to spoil anyway. And this is only 2 water. You know, we're going to lose it anyway. Yeah, so not going here allows us to get first. Oh, there's a bunch of question marks, though, that I could explore. We could be thorough. No, I'm pretty happy with my plan. I guess we can afford to just trade with them, can't we? I don't really want any of this stuff. Is that true? I do like dynamite. Dynamite's really nice to have around. Let's trade them a bunch of our meat that's going to go away at the end of the expedition. Actually, yeah. We're going to have to throw stuff away based on the loot we get. It's kind of impossible to tell what we're going to need. But deal. And then we kill them. Thanks for the dynamite, suckers. Roll. Take that, put one of these back, keep hand. Okay. So we didn't get mined for the dynamite, but we do have riposte on one of these guys to generate enough shielding to just eat the dynamite. In fact, we could even precise explosion. Precise explosion ignores shield. Huh. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna get a wound infected by the time we get out of here. Oh no, the fire started in our space. Not ideal. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we walk down toward the desert first so that we spend the minimum possible time in the fire. I'm not happy about that, though. So... Toss... The whiskey's probably not right. We throw out the meat, right? I'll eat one and then toss the stack of meat, because we're going to lose it anyway in a second when we get on the boat. And then we still end up tossing the whiskey? Is that... I think so. 50 trade value versus... we may end up selling our campsite. But the campsite's a little bit more valuable. Okay, so we go like this. No. No. There we go. Oh, I sure hope these people have an idol. Shoot, I forgot about the idol quest. You know what? We're just... Oh, no, wait. Cancel travel. We have to take a pretty direct route for the timing to work out. If we took this circuitous route, we would lose placement. All right, we're still good on that, right? It's gonna be 3 days, and we have 6. Yeah, okay. All right. We'll study their culture and then sleep, and we'll just deal with the fact that we don't have a an idol? Yeah, we'll be fine. That is a hole in my plan I did not thoroughly consider. Alright. On the whole, though, pretty good run. Journalist fame bonus has been pretty effective. It's nice to get Tim Timster early. Okay, these are all good. I think we're going to take Heavy Carrier, obviously, but neither of these is a bad bonus. Ruffian actually is, I think, potentially particularly relevant. Alright, that closed the gap very, very much. And then we do have stuff to... Yeah, beautiful. Okay, you guys, I think we might have done it. I think that might actually be it. So we're still going to gift this. We still have an elephant tusk coming for funds. I'm going to gift both of the raptor skins. We'll keep these for trade, and we'll sell that. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Come back next time. Some kind of desert. I don't even know. This has 3 villages. It's probably this one. Come back next time. 3 villages. Golden Desert. We'll see you then.